Hello, my name is Jenny. Welcome to a yoga session with me today, and I hope you enjoy it. If you're joining in, then make sure that you're wearing some form of loose clothing. Your yoga clothing is fine. And for new people, make sure that you're either in bare feet or wearing socks. Wherever you're practicing your yoga today, so just make sure that you've got some lower lighting. It's a quiet place. It's warm. And if you have a mobile phone, just make sure that you've put it on silent or turned it off, so nothing can disturb your train of thought today. We're going to be starting with a short limbering to bring you into a seated pose. The pose that you choose is one that needs to be comfortable. Doesn't necessarily have to be the one that I'm sitting in. So to just help us loosen off through the joints, first of all, you need to be sitting on a mat or something supportive underneath, with your legs just extended comfortably in front of you. I'm going to start working right down into the toes. So gently just easing your toes forwards and backwards, toes only. Whether you do one foot and then the other, or whether you choose to do both together, it doesn't really matter. So if you're hearing any creaking, cracking noises, then all the while to help to just release any discomfort. When you're ready to extend your toes into the front of your ankles, you can now stretch your feet forwards and then gently draw back towards you. And you're continuing just several more. Extending, opening through the front of the ankle joint, and then into your back of your calf muscles. As we're going to move into more of a rotation, if you want to use support, you can put your hands to the side, you can open your feet a little bit wider, and you can gently rotate, drawing your big toes towards each other, and then opening out wide. So there's only you that's going to be able to hear if there's any sounds that you are releasing. Come back in the opposite direction when you're ready to, and you're just keeping your movements nice and slow. Once we can release from the ankles, we're going to move up to the knees. You can support it with your hands at the back of one thigh and gently raise foot and extend up and down. So we know that the knee joint is only a hinge joint, but it's supported as we move into a rotation through ligaments and tendons and muscles around that knee area. Gently rotating in the opposite direction. And when you're ready to, you can slowly let that leg release, and providing you're happy with what feels like, move on to the opposite leg. Supporting at the back of the thigh, hands are well away from the back of the knee joints as you flex your knee up and down. And once again into a rotation. Keep your foot still, so the movement is just affecting knee area only. And into reverse. give your legs a little bit of a massage. So we're going to open up higher into the hip joints. Just drawing your right foot close towards your body first of all. And when you're ready to release your leg, just apply gentle pressure through the sole of your foot to your inner thigh. And if the knee doesn't go down, then don't force it down, just gently placing your hand to apply a little bit more pressure. So get a nice stretch through that inner thigh. And as you're ready to, you can draw that leg back in towards you and ease away from you. Same on the opposite side. Heel drawn well towards your body before you extend out to the side. One side may feel more comfortable than another. So bearing in mind, we're aiming to bring more of an evenness or balance through our hips. And slowly again release. If you don't have any health issues in working, drawing both heels back towards you, then by all means you can apply pressure through the soles of your feet. Take your fingers lightly over your toes, and as you ease your knees apart, we're coming into Bhadrasana, the butterfly. So a gentle movement, you'll feel it on your inner thighs, so be very careful not to overdo. So like a butterfly, just gently fluttering her wings, you're easing your knees up and down. And so we've worked through the joints, from your toes right through to your hips, to help to bring you in a more comfortable seated position. Most of you will be aware that you already know how you can sit more comfortably for a longer period of time. One foot in front of the other, and you can use some support, a block, a cushion, a book, whatever you have to hand, to place it at the base of your spine. And there it just helps to bring you into a more upright seated position. If you need to, you can still ease off into your shoulders. Just some simple shoulder rolls. Again, it's just a way of just easing tension away from your neck. And so we're going to move on into a concentration exercise. Concentration exercises bring together the harmony of the mind to the body by helping to slow down and release the unwanted thoughts from your mind. The seat of your mind, at the third eye, just above the bridge of your nose, is called the Ajna chakra. And I'm using my middle finger to massage in a clockwise direction to help to, as it were, open this energy center. It's also a good way of helping to release tension from the muscles of your forehead. So with your eyes either looking downwards or closed, you can tune in to the effect of the massage that you're bringing to your forehead. You can take your hand away, just give yourself a moment or two. There's no rush. And you can open your eyes back either to the level of the floor before you open your eyes once more. So we never rush into a meditation or a concentration exercise. We've been allowing our body to slow down, and so too our breathing. So to observe the breath, first of all, coming into the body. Again, just either lightly closing your eyes or looking with your eyes down. We're aware that as we're breathing in, we're drawing in at the base of the nostrils, cool air. And you're feeling that cool air just filtering through both nostrils. And without rushing again, to just allow the breath to leave the body too, through the exhalation. So the in-breath is bringing in life and energy, and the out-breath is taking away the waste product that the body doesn't need. Just allow yourself to settle with your breath. And if you're feeling uncomfortable in your seated pose, now is the time to change your seated position. We're going to begin working with a visualization today. There's no right or wrong way of what you actually see. We're going to work with colours. And for those of you that are more experienced in yoga, you can relate into your spine as being your subtle energy channel from the earth to the heavens above. The main channel of energy through the spine, connecting us with the breath to the universe. So when you're ready to begin, I want you to just allow yourself to settle and focus with your breathing. As you direct by the mind the breath from the base of your spine up the spine, and let it release on the out breath over the crown of your head. You're aiming to create the arc, like an arc of a rainbow. The inhalation, you're drawing the energy from the earth at the base. And as you breathe out, you're allowing that arc or light of energy to release over the crown of your head. When you've well established, you're focusing into creating your rainbow shape. I'd like you to colour it with the colour red. The red relates to the colour of the earth itself. And it's a base colour, a warming colour, a ray and energy of strength. And you're continuing with your ray of energy that you're creating in your mind. If it helps you to focus to an article of clothing or carpet with that deep, bright, vibrant red colour, then use that to help you to bring that colour into your mind. Say the colour to yourself. Red as you're breathing in and breathing out that red energy over the crown of your head. And don't worry if you don't visualize colour. The energy is still present through your mind. Just let that colour release from your mind now. And we're going to change to the colour blue. So again, if you need to change your position because you're not comfortable, then you can do so. This time your blue ray of energy is coming from your right side. Visualize breathing in from your right side over your right shoulder, and the blue light is moving over the top of your red arc, over the crown of your head, and you're breathing out over your left shoulder, the colour blue. The colour of a bright blue sky, a summer sky. Feel the calming effect from that colour as you're breathing it in from your right shoulder over the crown of your head and over, disappearing over to your left side. And again, just continuing breathing in your colour blue. You may even feel as though there's a presence there. And again, there's no emphasis if you don't visualize any colour appearing. At all in the practice you get to feel dizzy or lightheaded, then don't concentrate too hard on your breath. At any time you can open your eyes and you can come back into the practice. And once you have finished visualizing your colour blue, the last part then is to try and combine the colour red and the blue together to make the colour purple. And here you're beginning to focus into that energy centre, that third eye energy centre, centre of your forehead. And once more, you're looking into that energy centre with your eyes closed. And see if you can bring them together at that focal point. I'll ring a little bell when the concentration is over. In your own time, just simply allow your chin to release towards your chest. And you can open your eyes back into your reality wherever you are. Just give yourself a moment or two before you start to move on. You might want to release your legs. Again, just simply easing and releasing around the knees and gently bringing movement back, circulation back through to your feet and into your legs. You could have a little stretch and reawaken your body energies a little more now. Interlocking your fingers in front of you and turning your palms over and down. And as you're ready to release, if you can't hold hands comfortably, then just take the hand to one breast and gently ease that side and then the opposite side. And slowly release the arms back wide and down. If you wish, you may want to repeat it through again. But you should be beginning to feel a little bit more awake, a little bit more alert, ready to move on to whatever comes next for you. Om Shanti. Thank you for joining in with me and hope to see you soon.